Today we're going to dig into something you might not expect. It's a script outline for video on how to teach seniors to send a text message. I know, it sounds almost comically simple, right? But when you actually look at it, buried inside these instructions is this incredible masterclass. It's not just about technology, it's about empathy. It's about how we communicate. So what can a simple guide like this really teach us about connecting with people? Let's find out.
So first, we have to understand the real problem that this guide is trying to solve. And it's not just about a lack of knowledge. It's about what you could call a gap in empathy.
The guide gets right to the heart of the challenge with this one crucial question. You see, for so many people, learning a new technology isn't some fun intellectual puzzle, it's an emotional hurdle. It's this deep-seated fear of breaking something, or maybe looking foolish, or just feeling like you're being left behind. And the guide gets that you can't even start to teach the how until you deal with that fear.
And this, right here, this is the whole thing. Just because you have a smartphone in your hand doesn't mean you feel empowered to use it. That's the real digital divide. So the source material we're looking at, it's this amazing case study in how to bridge that emotional gap. Its number one priority is building confidence, not just dumping information.
So what's the secret sauce here? Well, it all starts with this foundational philosophy of just radical patience.
What's really remarkable here is that these aren't just, suggestions. They are explicit instructions from the source. The guide actually dictates a specific tone that's designed to create a totally safe space for learning. It's the perfect antidote to that rushed, jargon-filled tech help that just makes people feel anxious and honestly kind of dumb.
And then we see this sentence. This one quote pulled right from the source, and it's everything. It's the entire mission statement in 7 words. The main goal isn't just to teach texting, it's to diffuse the anxiety that comes with the technology itself. Every single step that follows is built on this one foundation.
Okay, so let's get into the practical side of things and see how this whole philosophy of removing fear is actually put into action.
The guide takes what could be a really overwhelming process and just boils it down into 5 clear, manageable steps. Notice what's not on this list. There's no talk of settings, or MMS versus SMS, or read receipts. None of that. It's just a clean, simple path from A to B, and it's designed to give someone a quick, confidence-boosting win.
And this is the key insight, right? This isn't about dumbing down the information. Not at all. It's a strategic use of simplicity. Every step you complete becomes this little victory that builds momentum, and it makes that next step feel a whole lot less intimidating. It's all in service of that core mission, removing fear.
Okay, now we get to what might be the most brilliant part of this whole guide. It doesn't just pretend everything will go perfectly, it actively plans for what happens when things go wrong.
Think about it. Most tutorials, they only show you the happy path, the perfect way to do something. But this guide, it actually builds in a safety net. It has whole sections dedicated to addressing mistakes, and that does 2 really critical things. 1, it gives you practical solutions, but maybe more importantly, it normalizes making mistakes. It sends the message that messing up is a totally predictable and acceptable part of learning.
And that safety net is reinforced with this constant, active reassurance. The source literally says to speak slowly, to repeat steps, and to use these specific phrases. This isn't just about being nice, it's a technique. It's a way to manage the learner's anxiety in real time and build up their resilience.
So, when we zoom out from all the specific instructions about texting, what's the universal takeaway? What's the real lesson from this incredibly thoughtful guide? Ultimately, the source material we've been looking at, it isn't really a script for a how-to video. It's a blueprint for empathetic communication. It proves that the most effective way to guide someone through something new and intimidating is to first understand where they're at emotionally and then make them feel safe, respected, and capable.
And this is the thought I really want to leave you with. This whole empathy-first approach, prioritizing confidence over content, planning for mistakes, offering constant reassurance, it's such a powerful tool. And sure, it works for teaching tech to seniors. But think about it. Where else could you use this blueprint to be a better teacher, a better mentor, a better parent, or a colleague in your own life?